Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Masood Ul Haq. I am the CEO of HQ Enterprises, and this is going to be a weekly web series of me going through established brands, big brands, corporate brands, fitness brands, food brands, and going through their websites and understanding how well established brick and mortar establishments are doing on social media. I'm going to be going through what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and what I can do or what I would do to improve their situation online, and what actual result will come by it, because not a lot of people know the effect of social media. People have seen people become millionaires from social media, and people have seen people make money from social media, but they don't know how to implement that into their own business strategy. And me being a creative strategist, I can understand from their point of view, and also from a success point of view on social media, and really connect the dots for certain businesses and see where they're going wrong. So basically, that's what I'm going to be doing today. If that makes any sense whatsoever, this is going to be the first episode of a weekly series that I'm going to be doing on this channel, and it would be great if you could subscribe and follow the journey. A little bit about me. My name, like I said, my name is Masood Ul Haq. I am 23 years old, and I have started a creative strategist agency called HQ Enterprises, and basically I specialize, basically I'm a freelancer, or I specialize in creative strategy for social media, influencer marketing for social media, and also content strategy for Instagram. God damn. Also content creation for Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and stuff like that. And last year I had a business that my first ever marketing video did over 150,000 videos from influencer marketing, and that was one video. It grossed over 250,000 videos over the course of its time, but in one video it did 150,000 views, and that was my first ever one. So me understanding the market, me doing the specific market research, me knowing where to put my brand in certain places allowed me to gross that much attention on my product and my business. And yeah, that's basically that's basically why this episode is going to start like that. So without further ado, let's get into our first business. And our first business is a business that I walked past the other day in Moorgate Station. It's called Protein Haus, and what it basically is a one-stop shop for fitness experts, people who go to the gym, or even people who are just going and starting off, getting their nutrition right. It's like a Costa Coffee, or it's like a one-stop shop for shakes, smoothies, quick bites to eat before the gym or after the gym, and they have a whole selection on what they do in their store. And I must say, this storefront is very, very eye-catching. It's very unique. It's very modern. And you can see great design elements in their logo, in their packaging, in how they present themselves as a store. Is very, very eye-catching and very nice for modern day London as well, and modern day commuters. Let's just check out their website just quickly, just to see if it kind of holds up, and I'm sure it does. But we can just go ahead right now. So we'll go into the website right now. Protein Haus UK. There we go. Protein Haus, the best protein shakes in London. There's a fitness food, protein shakes, green juices, low carb, paleo, low fat, weight loss. We vegan, raw. We cater for all your health goals. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, but it doesn't matter. Protein. This is beautiful. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 locations, and yeah, you can go on Let's go into protein shakes. Protein shakes. Have a protein shake for breakfast, after a workout, or simply as a snack or meal placement. And this is all they've got. Wow, £3. Quite effective and cheap as well. Like, the protein shakes are not that expensive, especially for London. They've got all the nutrition information over there here, which is great. And yeah, look, you can tell by the colors of the site. You can tell by how they're presenting themselves, that they want to be out there, they want to be seen, and they are well presented in that kind of demographic, and they really know their core audience, because they're really tailoring it to people who are of a certain fitness level of or they want to just get into fitness. So it's like a healthy option. Instead of going to like a coffee shop and getting a coffee and a sandwich, you can go to Protein House and get a smoothie, or whatever else you want to get from there. So yeah, this I think from here, what we can see so far is really good. They've got fitness food as well, on the go, lean food and snacks. Exactly, you're on the go, you wanna go to the gym, and you don't want to pick up a coffee or a sandwich from Costa or Starbucks because it's got too much sugar, too much carbs, too much fat. You want to go to Protein House and get a protein shake and a meal prep. You want to get a vegan fitness pack for under 1800 calories. You want to get, you're losing weight, no problem. You can get a 1500 calorie meal. That's a weight loss fast track. Or you've got lean muscle, you want to grow, you want to get the big boy guns. Then you want to get the lean muscle plan. That's 1800 calories. Wow. Okay. So it's prepaid. I think you get 5 full days. So Monday to Friday, 4 meals, 2 snacks, 1 shake, juice, for 5 days. So £140 for 5 full meals, which is not bad. You get 5 half days, 3 meals, 1 shake. It's not bad, to be honest with you. And yeah, they got green juices over here as well. Detox includes 6 juices. Juice varies. Boom, boom, boom. 1 day, £30. Yep, that's good. Great. They got a blog as well, so that's what they're doing on a more social side. They're updating their blog. I don't know how regularly they update it, to be honest. I don't know if people actually still read blogs, but I'm sure there's people that do. Whether this is good or bad for the business, I don't know, but this is good so far. They've included some sort of online element to it, which is great. Keep it clean and get lean body guide. Okay, this is good. They've got some ebooks on there as well for people that want to know more about the fitness, and they don't really want to study the traditional ways of losing weight from more academic style books and academic style readings, because there are academic style readings out there on fitness and nutrition and health and wellness. But for the people that are just on the go and they don't want to really, they don't want to kind of read that and probably not understand what it's saying, they offer ebook plans that's colorful for one, so it catches people's eyes, and it goes aligning with what they're kind of doing, and it's not that expensive. £8, £7.99 for an ebook is not that expensive given on what is included inside the ebook. I'm sure it'll probably be worthwhile. Again, I don't know, I've never read it before, so don't take my word for it. But logo's good, very good typography here as well. I like that. But we're not a design agency. We're not a design agency. I'm not a design guy. I do design, but I'm not specializing in that field. Let's check out the Instagram. That's the main thing while we're here. So let's see if the Instagram lives up to the hype. Okay, they got 766 followers. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm quite disappointed. The reason being is I would expect from a business that's got 4 locations that really cares about their aesthetic and how they look on the packaging side, the actual business side, the actual storefront side. The colors are mad on the website and in the storefront. They would actually take some time and invest in a proper agency or a proper freelancer that knows what they're doing on the social media side. And I actually, I got in contact with them myself. I'm not gonna lie. And this is the same excuse I hear over and over again from loads of different businesses, and I'm pretty sure the more businesses I review, most of these businesses I've got in contact with myself. They keep on saying that they've got a design team and they've got a marketing team and they've got all these teams in place, which is fine. Listen, I'm not knocking you guys off, but I'm just saying, why isn't the design team, the advertising team, the marketing team, whatever team you got going on, doing a good job, as well as the website team, the storefront team? If I like a Protein House so much, I'm like, wow, these guys are so colorful. I'm a design guy. I love the way that these guys have designed it. I'm getting into fitness. I want to see more tutorials, more ways of how they're doing things on their social media. And I go on Instagram and I see this, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. The social media might pull me away from the actual brand aesthetic. And I'll be wondering why, and scratching my head, why the hell have they not gone on to invest properly in a proper social media strategy in place? I don't understand that. And I'm not knocking them off, because a lot of businesses do that. A lot of businesses do exactly this. They look, I think they see social media as a secondary option and not a short-term option, not a long-term option. I think with social media, if they properly invested their time and energy and proper put a marketing budget aside for social media, they can really get the best out of their sales. You'll find a lot of businesses that do exactly the same thing. They'll spend so much time on how they look on their website and their initial storefront, but they neglect the social media side of things. And most of the business that you're going to see on the review are some businesses that I personally have got in contact with myself. And this is not a dig at Protein House at all. I understand. Listen, running a business is difficult. I've been there. I've done that. My social media game has slacked a lot in recent years as well. But when I figured out that you could actually double your business, literally double your business, if you were to invest a little bit of time into social media and put aside a budget in place that would really propel you in a direction that would be positive long-term financially, then, I don't know. I'm sure businesses like Protein, and I'm not singling out Protein House. I'm not trying to make it look like I don't like them or anything like that. I'm sure they've got a great establishment going on, very respectable business. To start a business from scratch is really difficult, and I applaud it, and I hats off to the owner and the management team. However, their social media needs to be above par with what they're doing. Now, instead of me bashing them and understanding, and kind of going into why I think what they're doing is wrong or not in line with how their website or their storefront looks, let me give you my take on what I would do differently if I was on the social media team of Protein House right now. So number one, what I would do differently is I would take I would basically switch. The first thing I would do is I would switch everything into a video. I would have very little images on the site itself. I would put more videos up on the process of how they make their 10 favorite shakes. If they've got 10 shakes on their menu, the top 10 popular shakes, I would do a tutorial on how they made them, and I'll put them up on Instagram in a short 30-second video that's eye-catching and really there's food businesses that really hit it off on Instagram, and the reason why is because they want to replicate the same. I would replicate the same experience of the storefront on their social media. So instead of making the Instagram look like a collage of pictures, I would make the Instagram look like another experience, another dimension to the business. And how I would do that is I would introduce videos as the primary source of engagement, because an engagement on a video is significantly better than engagement on a post as an image. That's a fact. And I've seen that you can see if a video is getting, if a picture is getting 50 likes, a video will get 100 views. So it looks more aesthetically pleasing when and I'm not saying get caught up in the numbers. Do not get caught up in the numbers. But what I'm trying to say really is, so basically how I would do it is I would literally just do the 10 best shakes on Protein House's website or in their store, the 10 best shakes, and do a tutorial on how you've made them for each one of the shakes, and really include the mouth-watering element that comes when people watch food. Like, for example, cheese being melted. If you see a melted piece of cheese on Instagram, you're more likely to repost and comment or like or whatever the case may be. If you see chocolate being drizzled, you're more likely to take an action on that. So, for example, with this, maybe it would be, I don't know, maybe it would be the way it blends, the blending process. For example, I don't know, I would pick one key point that's emotionally triggering to a viewer, and I would use that, and I'll stretch that out as long as I can in the video and make videos like that. And it's a trial and error thing, but I would start off by doing that. The next thing I would start off by doing is any one of their meals that they've pre-cooked, I would do a demonstration on how they've done that. So literally, because I with food businesses, I've always said it, with food businesses you have unlimited content. You could literally post 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day showing the process of how you've made every single thing, the quality ingredients you actually have. If you claim you've got quality ingredients, then show us. Don't tell us. Show us that you've got quality ingredients. Show us where you get your ingredients from. Show us how you make this what is this, an Oreo square. Imagine how much interaction and how much more customers would be able to share and like and follow that post if you showed the process of making a healthy Oreo square. And how I would then go about marketing it, I would pick 10 to 30 micro fitness page influencers, and I will post my most successful videos that I think are the best visually pleasing things on my Instagram, and I'll post it to those 30 micro influencers. And from those 30 micro influencers, their interaction, you're going to have to choose influencers that have very good interaction as well. The interaction from that page will then follow through to Protein House's page, and that's how you will get more traction. And it's basically a rinse and repeat. You post 10 bits of content, you pick 2 videos out of those 10 bits of content that you want to do influencer marketing on, you pick 30 to 50 to 200 to however much micro influencers, major influencers that you want, and then you just promote them. And based on how good your market research is, how good your targeting is, your videos will blow up significantly. I've seen it before, and you'll see it again. You see I don't even need to name any names. You can just go on certain hashtags on Instagram, like food hashtags, and you can see businesses literally changing their business from creating engaging, mouth-watering bits of content for people to consume in the food industry. You see how many burgers you see having cheese pulled apart. It's been done so many times because it works. People want to see that. People want to imagine that they're tasting the food while they're watching your Instagram. They want to imagine that, and you need to recreate that in some way, shape or form when you're doing Instagram. Because Instagram essentially it's a visual platform. It's a visual platform. People want to see visually what's going on, what's being done, and the process of how it's being made. And that's essentially what it is. So I would do videos. I will show the process of my top pieces of top items, 10 shakes, 3 desserts, 2 meal preps, or whatever the case may be. I would make videos of those, all of them. I would make 20 videos, so I would work on the content creation first. I'll make 20 consecutive, good quality, digestible, mouth-watering bits of content that grab the audience's attention in the first 3 seconds and then show the process later on. I'll have 20 bits of those type of content on your Instagram straight away. Then I would use the strategy of choosing micro influencers and promoting, finding 20, 30, 10, 6, 8, 50, 9, however many influencers you want to choose 20 to 30 micro influencers and promote the best things, the best most eye-catching, most mouth-watering bits of content on my page, on their pages, and then watch as the followers come in. Depending how good your marketing is, depending how good your targeting is, depending how good your audience research is, you will get followers, and that is a matter of fact. And you might be thinking, bro, that's just followers. That's not going to change my business long term. Instagram, social media is a long-term play. Yes, your business will change tomorrow if you become the next Salt Bae. But Salt Bae is a great example actually. You go on Salt Bae's profile before he actually went viral. They were doing that type of content before that happened, and they were building a name in Turkey way before his famous one video. So use that as an example. He made one video, went stupid viral, but because people were intrigued in this character, this persona, they wanted to see if it was a one-off. So they went on his profile and they checked. And literally every other video was like that flamboyant style of seasoning the meat or cooking the meat. And that became his whole persona. That's why he opened 3 restaurants off the back of that success, that one video success. So it's all about content creation, targeted marketing with influencers that are right in the niche of where you are working at. And if it's good enough, if your targeting is good enough, if your market research is good enough, it's gonna go viral. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. This is going to be the first episode of many weekly pieces of content. I might even put this out twice a week, 3 times a week, depending how I'm feeling. Exactly, I'm documenting the procedure. I'm practicing what I'm preaching, documenting it on a weekly, daily, monthly basis. You're gonna see the change. I'm gonna go from 1 to 10 employees. I'm telling you. All right, guys. Enough of this. Enough of this motivational talk. I'll see you guys next time, and I appreciate you sticking around. Be sure to subscribe. It will help me out a lot. And if you want to make fun of this face, if you want to like this face, if you want to kiss this face, if you want to work with this face, please hit me up on my email, which is masood@hqenterprises.co.uk, and I'll be gladly to take any inquiries. But check out my website. Check out my website. If you like what you see, that would be great. Thank you. Peace.